Hey guys, my name's Chaz, and it's time for Workout of the Week.
Chuki B.
The workout we'll be hitting on this week will be recovery. I know you're like, what? Workout? Recovery? How is that even? But check it out. There's so many reasons why you want to focus on recovery. Over the next couple of weeks, we will roll out workouts that will actually start to challenge your fitness and make you stronger, hopefully, or just hit on some weaknesses or target some strengths. But first off, we have to get through recovery. So recovery is key. If we don't give our bodies the right rest that they need, then what happens is you start to build, and eventually you just get fatigued and you stay here. And then if you continue on with that, eventually you will start to drop off, and then your gains that you work so hard to make just kind of go away or stay stagnant or still. So this is how recovery works. What you're looking for is you're looking for 1 to 2 times a week where you're literally just taking it chill on the bike. For me personally, what I do is I ride anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Since I live in an area where it is flat, it makes it a lot easier. And for that, what I like to do is honestly just keep it in the small ring. Just spin around, coast to the stop sign if you have to. Like, it doesn't matter, just enjoy the time. The main reason for recovery is when you're going out, the only thing you're really doing is you're starting to just get the blood flowing, getting things moving, and with that, it allows you to just flush some of that leftover junk that's in your legs from the day before, from the workout you might have just done maybe the day before, being VO2 or threshold or whatever your hard workout was. Recovery is key because what it's going to do, it's going to elevate your heart rate, get the blood pumping, flush out those bad junk that's in your legs, and then honestly just allow new blood to flush in, nutrients to come in, and just help in the recovery process. The other thing about recovery days that I love is it is not only a physical break, but it's also a mental break. So with that, you can just go out. For me, I listen to classical music, or I'll listen to podcasts, or I'll just kind of escape from focusing on power and just go ride my bike, super chill, relaxing, listen to music and podcasts. Other things that work great for recovery rides is if you have a family, take your family out on a bike ride. If you have a wife who's like, you ride way too fast, I don't want to ride with you, which is mine, by the way, I will take her out on recovery days and we'll just go chill, and I'll go at her pace, and I'm not worried about my training. Because see, the overall goal with recovery is straight up allowing your body to rest. Now, like I said, doing this 1 to 2 times a week is actually very beneficial. With training, we get so caught up in the game of just wanting to go, and eventually we get burnt out either physically or we get burnt out mentally. So here's your recovery workout, if you will. 45 minutes to 60 minute, easy spin, no pressure, just getting the legs going, the heart pumping, blood flowing. What this will do is it will allow you to really just get ready both physically and mentally for your next day on the bike. So that is your workout for the week. Now, how do you structure this around your training? For me personally, I take Sundays off, completely off. I don't even do a recovery spin on those days. I highly suggest you picking 1 day a week to just kind of set aside to where you can just not think about the bike, not look at it. Well, okay, you might want to look at your bike, but other than that, just don't even think about it. Don't ride it, don't jump on it, just let it be. It does 2 things. It physically you refresh, and mentally you get to just take a break from it. As for the actual recovery rides, where I see these be put in is if you're doing a week where, say, you got 2 workouts a week where you're just killing it, you're going hard, facing the dirt, doing everything you can to get through those and just get stronger, that's great. What I usually see is most athletes, they'll do their first workout on the week, say it's on a Tuesday, and then either Wednesday or Thursday, they'll usually take a recovery ride, and then they'll hit it back up with their next block of training being Friday and Saturday, or maybe it's even Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like, I don't know what your training schedule looks like, but for me, I do Sundays off. Monday, Tuesday are endurance workout days, and then Wednesday I actually continue into another block day of training where I do an endurance ride, and then usually Thursdays is when I plan that recovery spin, and that gets me refreshed, mentally ready for the weekend ahead, because then Friday I usually hit another endurance day, and then Saturday I usually hit another workout. And for me personally, this has worked out really great. Some people, their bodies will respond differently. Some people who are not as far along in their cycling years per se will do better with 2 workouts a week followed by 2 recovery days immediately after. Some who have been training for years, like myself, I do okay with going 3 days on, 1 day recovery spin, and then doing 2 days on again with 1 day completely off. So like I said, it's all up to your body and what you can handle training stress wise, but I would just encourage you to rather instead of pushing the envelope, to just maybe plan an extra recovery day if you need it. And honestly, this is a great workout for any time you're feeling run down, you're feeling fatigued. That's when you take a recovery spin. Now that brings me into the next thing. Since we're talking about workouts and recovery, I don't know where you are with your training, but for me, I do a recovery week actually. It's about every 4 to 5 weeks, I will throw one in, or my coach will with that. But what happens here is what we do is just for a week, a lot of it would be endurance rides where there's no workouts, where I'm not getting into the tempo and threshold zones, but rather I'm staying in that zone 2 or that endurance pace. And then I follow that up with a recovery day, and then I'll do another day of endurance and recovery, endurance and recovery. Those are the type of workouts you could do for a typical recovery week. And again, the whole idea, and I can't stress this enough, is recovery is meant to not only let you recover physically, but also allow you to recover mentally. Here where I live, we're now hitting summer. It's like 100 degrees today. That's both physically and mentally exhausting. So those days when I get to just go out in the cool of the morning before it gets wicked hot and just spin my legs on a recovery day is so refreshing. And like I said earlier, it is extremely easy to get caught up in wanting to always push. And what I find is you either overtrain or you burn out. So that's why I decided to start the series with hitting on recovery as a workout, because it is beneficial and it is key for the success of your fitness and your riding, not just down the road, but for long term throughout the entire season. So here's where we're going next week. Next week, I'm excited to roll out the next workout. I would tell you, but you're gonna have to come check it out on Monday. And that's all I got for you today. So don't forget to subscribe and hit me up on Strava or Instagram, and I will talk to you guys later. See ya.